Hello, today I'm going to show you a yummy and quick recipe. The recipe is for Reuben taco. Let me tell you what you need. You need flour tortillas. You need olive oil. You need half a cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, half a cup of chunky salsa, half a cup of sweet roughly chopped pickles, a half a knob of garlic, and 2 tablespoons of butter. You also need olive oil. In addition to olive oil, you need corned beef from your deli roughly chopped, and you also need bell pepper and onion roughly chopped. Other items for this dish are whole caraway seeds. Caraway is what gives rye bread its distinctive flavor, and I'm going to do a caraway infused oil on my tortillas to make them taste very similar to a slice of rye bread. Then you will need store-bought sauerkraut. And last but not least, you need a white cheese. I'm going to use a white mild cheddar cheese. You can also use Swiss cheese. All of these things will help make your Reuben taco amazing. So I'm just going to fill up oil, butter, caraway, and garlic in my blender bottle to get that caraway infused. Have my blender bottle. I'm going to add about 1/4 a cup of olive oil. You can eyeball this. 1/4 a cup of olive oil. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of caraway seeds, whole caraway. Okay. That is about a tablespoon of caraway seeds sitting in the oil. Now I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of butter. Going right in. 2 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm going to add my half clove of garlic. Half clove of garlic. Then I'm going to blend this until it's a homogenized, flavored, yummy, yummy oil. Alright, let me shake it up a little bit. Make sure it's nice and incorporated. One last pulsing. Oh man, you can see the caraway is starting to break up a little bit. The butter is pulverized. The garlic is pulverized. You could put this on anything. That is my caraway, oil, butter, and garlic medley. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour that into the pan, and I'm going to crisp up my flour tortillas with this medley. I'm going to crisp them up and season them with this medley. I have a medium-high flame on my cast iron pan. Spatula is ready. Now I'm going to put in a small quantity of that oil. Perfect. This is olive oil and butter and garlic and caraway. Caraway seeds. Okay, let me spread it out and put the flour tortilla in. Okay, while the oil is still nice and foamy, get both sides coated. And you see the caraway is sticking toward to the tortilla. Now I'm going to turn the flame up a little higher to get that Reuben-like crunch on it. Okay, we've already got the flavor. Now let's get the crunch. Turning up the flame to high. And this always goes quicker than I expect it to go. You see it's puffing up a little bit. Still not there. Alright, it's starting to get that browning and bubbling effect, which is going to be flavor and crispness and texture that rivals a crunchy, buttery Reuben sandwich. Okay, I'm looking for a little bit darker. And all of my tortillas are going to get this same treatment. There we go. You hear that? That's texture. That's going to be crispy in your mouth, okay? That is more texture, more crispness. Okay. Trying to get the air bubbles out so that we get more crispness everywhere. Oh boy, that's what I'm talking about. Yummy. That's done on both sides. The darkest part is going to be the outer shell. And I'm going to do the same thing for all of my tortillas. When they're done, I'm going to set them aside. Outer shell. Okay, let me do that with all my tortillas, then we get to the next step. Garlic, butter, and caraway going in. Tortilla going in. Each one gets crispier faster because of the residual heat in the pan. Get that air bubble out. Even up that browning. Oh yes. Air bubble out, even up that browning. Perfect. So I have enough for 3 tacos. Now we have all this caraway and garlic infused oil. Now we're going to put in our green pepper, onion, and store-bought deli corned beef sliced up. Store-bought store-bought corned beef. Going in a hot pan. Now this is going to get that This is going to get that caraway and garlic infusion to taste like a Reuben. Same ingredients, a slightly different carrier. Okay. Now this only takes a minute because corned beef from the deli is already fully cooked. Awesome. Now I'm going to put my sauerkraut in because you know every Reuben has warm and juicy sauerkraut in it. So I got my store-bought sauerkraut. I'm going to squeeze the excess moisture out and I'm going to put that right in the pan. I'm going to have a little more sauerkraut. I'm going to squeeze in the moisture, and throwing it right in the pan. Just to heat it up. Okay, that right there is done. Let me turn off my flame. I got my tortillas done and crispy. My corned beef, green pepper, onion, and sauerkraut is done. I'm turning off the flame. Next, we're going to get into the Tex-Mex Thousand Island. I'm calling it a Tex-Mex Thousand Island. Some ingredients of Tex-Mex, some ingredients of Thousand Island. Equal parts sweet pickles, salsa, mayonnaise, and 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Okay, so you're just going to take your whisk, your knife, mix it up till it's even and pretty in a light pink. You don't want to put this in the blender because you don't want to miss out on the chunks of the salsa and the chunks of the pickle. Let me whip it all up together so you can see what it's supposed to look like. So it's a beautiful light pink hue, and you can see lots of chunks of veggies. Lots of chunks of veggies. Now we're going to plate it up. If you could smell this kitchen, you wouldn't know if you were in a Tex-Mex restaurant or a Jewish deli. That's the type of flavors I have going on in here. Beautiful corned beef, onion, green pepper, and sauerkraut medley, accompanied with a Tex-Mex Thousand Island on top of a crispy caraway infused tortilla. Let me show you what it looks like when I put it all together. I'm going to take my beautiful stainless steel plate. I'm going to take one of these shells. Then I'm going to put a nice generous spoon of the meat medley on it. After I get them stray sauerkraut. Save that. I think I want a little bit more meat. Yes, a little more meat medley. Then I'm going to take my white cheese. I'm going to put a generous helping of white cheese on top. That looks good. Now to finish it all off, that Tex-Mex Thousand Island. Going to get a nice ladle on top of everything. And the color contrasting is so pretty. It's just so pretty. Doesn't that look amazing? And it smells amazing. Let's see what it tastes like. So I'm going to fold it up just like I do a taco. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the crispiness from the shell. Oh my goodness, my Reuben taco. Mm. I gotta tell you one more time. Look at this. This took all of 12 minutes to prepare. If you do it just the way I did it, you will not be sorry. Thank you for watching.